Oh, that was beautiful. He knocked him silly. Boom, two-shot combo right to the jaw of this fight. Benson Henderson, number 2 in the rankings. He wants his belt back. He's going after Anthony Pettis. He needed this fight to move up in the rankings, hopefully become the new number 1 contender in the lightweight division. He fought a guy in the main event of UFC Fight Night 42 that I am going to butcher his name very bad. I took to Twitter. I asked everyone to please help me figure out how to say this name. I got lots of answers. Khabilov seems to be the guy's name, the best way that I can pronounce it. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm new into getting into UFC. It seemed to like Khabilov, who they call the Tiger, is the guy who really needed this. He came in, he was number 11 in the rankings, and he really could have moved up big time in the lightweight division. He seemed like he had the size over Henderson, and every time that, Henderson did come close, Khabilov was able to pick him and sort of throw him across the ring. Round 1, they came in, basically, anytime Henderson got close, Khabilov was able to hook him and throw him across the ring. Henderson was really bringing the fight to him, though. It seemed like, that they would go, and then they would sort of draw back, and they would sort of sit there and watch each other, being really, really conservative, especially after the takedown. I think Henderson really saw the power of Khabilov, being able to lock him up and really throw him across the floor. Khabilov had him on the ground at the end of the first, but he was able to take it all the way to the bell, and they were saved. They had to get to go to the corners. I really, really liked it, how they went to like the pay-per-view version of the way they do UFC. This is the first TV fight that I've ever seen on Fox Sports 1 or on Fox. However, they do it. This is UFC Fight Night 42 on Fox Sports 1. I'm used to seeing all the action in the corner, and that sort of keeps me into the fight. When, we're going to commercials, about 3 minutes of commercials every 5 minutes, it sort of spaces you out, and you want to know what's going on with the hockey, or what's going on with basketball, or, what else is going on in the world that sort of takes you away from what's going on. So, with the main event, they put the whole thing up there. We were able to see what was going on in the corner from everyone. In round 2, basically Henderson was able to lock him up on the ground. Khabilov, it sort of seemed like he was going to wait out the last 2 minutes of the round, get saved by the bell, and it seemed like Khabilov was looking around like this is taking an eternity to get there. Finally, he was able to strip out. The fight kept on going to the bell. We were able to see that Benson Henderson was able to get a little bit more comfortable in the ring. He started throwing the kicks on Khabilov. He was sort of wasn't using those in the beginning of round 2 or in round 1 because he didn't want, Rustam to sort of catch him and just sort of, be able to throw him across the ring like he had done. Round 3, we saw Benson Henderson come out of the bell just looking to bring the fight to him big time. He almost had him locked in the guillotine. There was lots of roll around through there, but there was one point in the stand-up when just, Benson Henderson caught Rustam just boom, boom, right there, right up against the thing. He was able to lock the choke in down on him, and it was tap-out time. I thought this was, honestly, was a pretty boring fight, but a very exciting ending. Anytime you see somebody get knocked silly right there, it's what we watch this stuff for. So, that's the end of it. The end of UFC Fight Night 42. Pretty exciting fight night of action. Benson Henderson moving up. Hopefully going to get the title shot sooner than later. And move on from there. Peace out, everybody. Have fun.